Hey folks, back with another video. Let's dive into what stories got my attention. French President Emmanuel Macron has criticized Turkey for not behaving like a North Atlantic Treaty Organization ally. President Macron pointed out to the energy exploration in the eastern Mediterranean by the Turkish Navy and the Turkish interference in Syria and Libya. And now the European Union has threatened more sanctions in response to demands by Greece and Cyprus. While Turkish President Recep Erdogan told NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg that Turkey will defend its interests all the time and everywhere. Now, I place the blame on President Recep Erdogan for the current mess Turkey is in, both domestically and internationally, and he has not done a good job at all. He is taking Turkey in the wrong direction. Anyhow, moving on. According to the US military officials, a Russian submarine surfaced near Alaska in international waters during a war game exercise. Now, Northern Command spokesman Bill Lewis said that both the U.S. Northern Command and North American Aerospace Defense Command are closely monitoring the submarine. The spokesman said that if the Russians asked for assistance, then the US would help. Now, I think the Russians should conduct any military or naval drill inside their territory and not on international waters, especially considering the current circumstances where, let's just say, people are not, they are, let's just say, not perfectly going to be rational. Moving on, the US will hold the Quad security talks of the United States, Australia, Japan, and India in the months of September and October. Now, as of yet, the U.S. National Security Advisor and their counterpart members will hold the talks in Hawaii in the month of October. Now, while the Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and his counterpart will hold talks in September and October. I'm going to be looking forward to how the Quad talks will forge a path forward. Hopefully, the talks will be successful. Moving on, what mistakes did President Alexander Lukashenko make? In my opinion, I think his response to the virus was botched, which resulted in a very high infection rate. Then he held election in August in the current environment instead of the usual time, instead of the usual when the elections are held in the dead of winter, which prevent any large gathering for any large scale protests to happen. Now, to make matters worse, the elections disqualified a large number of qualified people to stand as candidates, inflaming the sensitivity of the Belarus people. And I think all of this resulted in the protest in Belarus. And he continues to make the situation worse by not doing what normally countries do, which is a normal democracy would give them the freedom to protest and lodge their complaints and hold talks and figure out how to move forward. And finally, the United Arab Emirates President Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan issued a decree abolishing a boycott law as part of the normalization of relations with Israel. The UAE Israel cooperation is expanding from the security issues to technology and agriculture. Now, in my opinion, this is a good sign, and a successful UAE Israel peace deal would give other Arab countries an example to base future relations on. I cannot stress how important the UAE Israel peace deal is. That's it for this video. If you liked the video, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for future updates. Write in the comments below what your thoughts are. Maybe I have missed some crucial information in the video. You can write everything in the comments below. I will see you in the next video.